Alright, here's a step-by-step guide to address unauthorized access attempts on your PC. Step 1. Disconnect from the internet. Go ahead and unplug your Ethernet cable or disable Wi-Fi to prevent further unauthorized access. This will give you some time to secure your system without any ongoing threats. Next up, Step 2. Check for active intrusions. You can do this by opening Task Manager. Just press Ctrl+Shift and Escape together. Now open Task Manager and look for any suspicious processes or programs you don't recognize. Also, check your network activity for any unusual connections, just to be on the safe side. Alright y'all, next up is our security assessment. Step 3 is to review your recent activity. Go ahead and check the Windows Event Viewer by typing Event Viewer in your Start menu. Now, look for any failed login attempts under Windows Logs, then head over to Security. Be sure to note any suspicious login times or locations, just in case something seems off. Okay, moving on to Step 4, Scan for malware. Run a full system scan with Windows Defender or your antivirus. And you might want to consider using extra tools like Malwarebytes for a second opinion. If your system seems compromised, it's a good idea to boot from an antivirus rescue disk just to be safe. Alright y'all, now it's time for Step 5. Change all your passwords. Go ahead and change your Windows login password right away just to be safe. Next up, you need to update passwords for all your online accounts, especially your email and banking. It's super important to use strong, unique passwords for each account, so don't reuse the same one, okay? Step 6 is to enable two-factor authentication. Set up two-factor authentication on all your important accounts, like email, banking, and social media. If you can, use an authenticator app instead of SMS. It's just a bit more secure. Alright, so Step 7 is to update your system. Go ahead and install all Windows updates, and make sure to update all your software and drivers too. And, it's a good idea to enable automatic updates for those critical security patches. Now let's talk about strengthening defenses. Step 8 is to configure your firewall settings. First, make sure your Windows firewall is enabled. Then, review and adjust your firewall rules, and if possible, consider blocking any unnecessary ports and services. Moving on to Step 9, let's secure remote access. You'll want to disable remote desktop if you don't actually need it. But if you do need remote access, always use a VPN and strong authentication. Oh, and don't forget to change the default ports for any remote services you might have running. Alright, now let's move on to Step 10, which is reviewing user accounts. Go ahead and check for any unknown user accounts in your settings under Accounts. If you spot any unauthorized accounts, make sure to remove them. And it's a good idea to ensure that guest accounts are disabled, just to be safe. Next up is ongoing protection. Step 11 is all about monitoring your system activity. If your system allows it, set up login notifications to keep track of any access. Also, make it a habit to regularly check running processes and network connections. And don't forget to monitor for any unusual system behavior or performance issues, as those can be signs of trouble. Alright, Step 12 is all about backing up your important data. You should create secure backups of your important files, just to be safe. Make sure to store those backups either offline or in some secure cloud storage. And don't forget to test your backup restoration procedures every now and then, so you know everything works when you need it. Step 13 is network security. It's a good idea to change your router's admin password if you haven't already. Also, update your router firmware to the latest version. For your Wi-Fi, use WPA3 encryption for better protection. And if you want a little extra privacy, consider hiding your network name, or SSID. Sometimes you might need to seek professional help. You should contact a cybersecurity professional if you notice continued suspicious activity even after following all these steps. Also, if you see any evidence of data theft or financial fraud, or if your system becomes unstable or has performance issues, that's a sign too. And of course, if there are any unauthorized changes to your important files or settings, it's best to get help. One last thing. Remember to document any evidence of unauthorized access attempts. This could be really useful if you need to report to authorities or for insurance purposes, especially if significant damage occurs. Just keep a record, just in case.